It's amazing that Hakeem Jeffries, somebody who's supposed to be a Democrat leading candidate for the 2028.
Oh, good. Oh, good. We're doing direct questions. He's talking about Hakeem Jeffries not being able to answer direct questions. So I know that Donald Trump and his supporters love direct questions. So let's start off with some direct questions for this fine gentleman. How many felonies has Donald Trump been convicted of? How many of those felony convictions are still on his criminal record? How many times was he indicted? And in how many jurisdictions? How many women have made credible allegations of sexual assault or sexual harassment against Donald Trump? How many times was Donald Trump on his best friend Jeffrey Epstein's plane? How much does Donald Trump still to this day owe the state of New York for a decade's worth of fraud in his businesses? Spoiler alert, it's over $600 million. How much money does Donald Trump still owe E. Jean Carroll? How many felonies was Donald Trump's business convicted of in November of 2022? 17. How many trials has Donald Trump lost since 2021? How many bankruptcies does Donald Trump have? How many failed businesses does Donald Trump have? How many of the 91 criminal felony indictments that Donald Trump received during 2024 related to his violations of the Espionage Act? 38. How many lawsuits did Rudy Giuliani lose following the 2020 election? 60. How many cops were beaten by Trump supporters on January 6th? It was about 150. How many of Donald Trump's daughters does he want to date? Just one. Poor Tiffany. I feel bad for Tiffany. How many cop beaters did Donald Trump pardon for what they did on January 6th? How many of his supporters that Donald Trump pardoned for what they did on January 6th shit in their own hands and smeared it on the walls inside the Capitol? How many hours a day does Donald Trump spend in hair and makeup? How many times a day are Donald Trump's diapers changed? How many times a day does he get a fresh catheter? How many times a day does Donald Trump shit his pants? How many friends does Donald Trump have? See, that's a trick question, because he's only ever had one friend. That was Jeffrey Epstein, who was his best friend for 15 years. And Jeffrey Epstein is dead. Jeffrey Epstein died while Donald Trump was president and had full control of the Department of Justice and the federal prison system where Jeffrey Epstein died. But I digress. How many of Donald Trump's supporters' parents are siblings or close blood relatives? It's high. How many times have you been divorced? How much back child support do you owe? How much back spousal support do you owe? And how badly do you hate women? Yeah, it's pretty fucking obvious, sport. Have a great night. Hope that helps.